What is up, guys? Jake from One Hive bringing you our next theorycraft video. The subject of today's video is customizing your army. And when we say that, what I mean is that you should not have a standard army composition. I don't believe anybody at One Hive comes to a war or to an attack with the exact same makeup of an army that they had the attack before or the war before, because every base is different. You've seen it time and time again on the videos, the base breakdown videos, the how-to videos. You take on a base in sections. It's not a whole that you look at it. You break it down into sections. How's the best way to take out this compartment, or how's the best way to get to the queen? It's a process. It's not just, okay, there's my base, I'm going to go wipe it. Let me queue up my standard go wipe army. That is rarely, if ever, going to yield 3 stars on at least mid-level difficult bases. It's just not going to happen. You're not going to see the results you want. You're going to be in that standard 2-star rut if you do that. So put the time in to scout a base out properly. Think about where things are. Think about where traps are. Decide which direction is the best to come from. All those things, and then customize your army to that plan of attack. Maybe there's a 1-for-1 trades with balloons that you should make. Well, that's not going to fit your standard go wipe composition or go wee or any hog raid, whatever. But still, the fact that he's got a 1-for-1 defense available is we've talked about it time and time again, is worth the trade. Maybe there's places that you can drop a minion where nothing air defense wise can attack it, and it can take out 3-4 buildings for you throughout the course of your raid. Well, for 2 troop space, that's pretty awesome. So that's a customization you can make. You should just never, I don't know any circumstance where you would say, yeah, my army is going to be the exact same raid to raid. It's just not the proper way to do it. It's not the most effective way to do it. Maybe on a cleanup attack, you know what's in their army camp, in their clan castle. Well, it might affect your army build to say, okay, here's what I'm going to use because I know what's in that clan castle. I know what I'm going to use to take it out. These are all things that you've got to consider. You've got to make these adjustments, and they might be minor. Maybe if you're a go wee person, it might only be a few troops different from raid to raid. That's okay, because I know you got to have so many witches, you got to have your golems. That takes up a lot of troop space. But in those remaining spaces, you should be able to make slight adjustments that make your army composition more effective for the base you're warring between bases, because they're all different. They all have different strengths. They all have different weaknesses. And you can exploit those if you take the time to study the base and make a game plan. When I first pick a base, I look at it, I say, okay, here's a general idea of it, and I come back to it 3, 4, 5 times. Maybe it's something that over the time between when the war starts and when it's time to fight, I might spend an hour on that base. Not all at once, but spread out, and you'll notice different things. You'll look at things and say, oh, I didn't see that before, and your game plan will evolve. I hope this helped you guys. As always, Jake from One Hive, helping you guys suck less.